Well, Will, congratulations. What a win today. What's that mood like in the dressing room tonight?
Yeah, really good. Obviously, we was really disappointed as a group with how we performed on Tuesday. I still think you've got to give a bit of credit to Wickham. Obviously, they came on the night and had a game plan, and obviously it went perfectly for them. But obviously, from our point of view, it wasn't very good. And obviously, we went away on Wednesday and had a look at the game, like we always do with any game. And probably was very honest with each other about how the performance went, and then hopefully, obviously, you can see today that obviously the meetings have got through to the lads, and what people have said have got through to the lads, and it's really nice to put a performance on like that today.
How do you go from a 5-0 defeat to a 5-0 win in League One? I mean, there seemed to be an attitudinal change, but there also obviously tactical changes as well. Is it all of those things together?
That's a good question, to be fair. I think, like I just said in the shower then, I think in a way it probably was better that we lost 5-0 than 2-0 the other day, because you might not get the same reaction that you got today, although you should argue that players shouldn't have to react. But obviously we had an off day the other day, and then it was probably the perfect game in terms of we knew how good the atmosphere was going to be, and then obviously the history that we've had with Bolton, 3 years ago now, and what a night that was. And then to have that game today was probably good timing in a way. And yeah, I just think boys were just sort of back to where we've been at in like last season, the season before, in terms of the intensity to press and front foot football, and not getting too bogged down in playing out from the back, and there not being an end to it. Obviously we want to play out from the back, but you've still got to be effective with that. And yeah, it all came together today, didn't it?
You're right about the press. I mean, the energy and the effort was all there, wasn't it? Because you pressed as a team, and I mean, it's hard work, but you got through that. Yeah.
Obviously, with also sort of like a shout out to Macca and Rydell. Like, can't believe how they've come back and played as much football as they have, considering how long they've been out for. So absolutely credit to them with obviously the work that they've done in the gym and all the running that they've had to do coming back. And obviously they know the philosophy of the club and the philosophy of the manager, and obviously like I've in the past been really happy when they're playing, because you know you're going to get balls in the box. So really good to have them back. And then sort of we just said go back to basics, sort of just do the basics well, and then obviously hopefully that gives us a platform, which it did. And then we scored fairly early on, and then yeah, it went well, didn't it?
Well, the first goal, I think I felt the first goal was always going to be important today, and you got it. I was convinced Louis was going to shoot, though, were you?
Well, funnily enough, he shot with the one before where Woods sort of caught their centre-back on the touchline down here. And he said to me, I owed you that one, because I was sort of free in the box where he could have played it to me. So yeah, so it was nice. I was a bit surprised myself as well. But yeah, no, it was a good ball, and yeah, I just sort of had to get it on target, and yeah, it was nice to...
Personally, I mean, you've been here, 3.5 years now, Will, and obviously last year was a difficult one with the injuries at the start of this season as well, but you really look to be back to your best now.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Obviously just like a really frustrating year for me last year. Obviously I had the hamstring injury, and then came back, got smashed in that Gillingham game, and sort of was out then for the rest of the season with an ankle injury. So yeah, sort of one that I couldn't really do much about. But I've just said to myself this year, I just want to enjoy it as much as I can, and be out there as much as possible, and I'm doing everything every day to do that, and hopefully, yeah, that will show on the pitch.
It's nice to see you with a smile on your face, and on the celebration as well.
Yeah, well, yeah, got a bit of stick the other day, didn't I? Shout out to Liam for that one. Cheers, Liam. Yeah, so I just thought I'd have a bit of fun with it. Yeah.
Well, the picture's gone everywhere, but so's that scoreline. Well done today. Fantastic 5-0 winners.
Cheers.
Great stuff. Thanks, Will.